Prior to asking the question, we ask that you state your media affiliation. Directly in front of us, we have Mississippi Valley State. Your far left is Ashley Beals. In the middle is head coach Elvis Robinson, and to your far right, Kadisha Floyd. Coach, you can open it up with a statement, and from there we'll take questions.
Not much to say. You know, both teams play hard. Bounces here, bounces there. You know, in Southern, I give them all the credit. You know, with a short-handed bench, they came out, and as champions do, you always find a way to steal a game. And you know, I feel like they stole a game from us. You know, but I'm proud of my group. You know, I thought it could have been better, but you know, coming down the stretch, when you have a young team, you got to understand how to finish ball games. And at the end of the day, that's where we've been all year, is just trying to find a way to finish a ball game. You know, finish the ball game tonight, we moved to the second round. You know, but we didn't finish it. So, you know, the better team won.
Questions?
Larry Hill, KTSU Radio. What was your game plan coming into this game with the Lady Jags?
You know, we tried to press early. We did some pressing early, you know, because we know they had limited depth on the bench. You know, they only really played 6 kids tonight, you know. We knew that coming in, as well as we knew we had to stop Coleman and Washington. And I think both of them, Kendra had 22, Washington had 15, and then you don't count from the 14 and 10 that Purnell gave. You know, so she stepped up real big tonight, Purnell for them as well. You know, we ran a lot of ball screens because they switched a lot of ball screens. I thought we got to the cup anytime we wanted to, but we just didn't finish plays. You know, look at the first half, field goal percentage was 40. We shot 46% to their 25%, but in the second half they shot 44 to our 30, so it just flipped. You know, but late, it was just, you know, we had to make plays.
Coach, what do you feel the turning point in this basketball game was? At what point did you feel the momentum swung towards Southern?
I think at the 125 mark, after the long rebound, Washington hit that 3. It was a 2-point ball game, you know, and they dug deep and they just, you know, snatched it.
Leah Frazier-Dixon with Bring the Pain Sports. My question is for Ashley Fields. How refreshed did you guys feel being the lower seed coming into this game and knowing that it's a brand new season when you get into the tournament play?
We really didn't care about being the lower seed. I mean, we just came out and fought. And although we were the lowest team, yeah, but we didn't care. We just came to play.
Thank you.
Coach, you got a young ball club. You have Beals coming back. She's going to be one of your main developers. What do you tell this basketball team in the locker room, and to remind them that how about winning?
Oh, you know, this is really my first recruiting class, so it's all about trying to build a culture. You know, it's going to start with a culture. You know, our season ended today, but it starts once we get back. You know, we got to start preparing for next season now. You know, thing is, we got a winning tradition. You know, I stepped in, I had a sudden impact. We was pretty decent last year, but this year we bottomed out. This is not indicative of Mississippi Valley State women's basketball program in general. You know, like I told them, you know, every kid in the locker room got to make decisions. You know, you got to make decisions if you're going to be a better ball player or what, because, you know, next year I'm not looking to be in this position. You know, I want this team to be how we are year in, year out. Very competitive, winning ball games.
I was really impressed with the points for the entire game. And I agree that just being young, just the experience, and this experience is probably huge for a young team to get to this point and play so well basically the entire game. You know, just falling quite short at the end. So how will you rest and reflect on the moments? And this is for all of you. Rest and then reflect. How will you guys rest and reflect on this moment?
Well, you know, as a coach, we don't rest. So, you know, my main thing is hit the ground running. You know, I'm all about trying to make this ball club better. You know, so, you know, 2-16 in the conference, that's not good. That's, you know, that's just not good. Period. You know, but I feel good coming into the game. Felt like we had a real good chance of winning this game. You know, overall, I thought that we matched up with Southern pretty well, full strength or limited strength. You know, but we had to do some things, and we did some good things, but at the same time, coming down the stretch, once something's up in the game, one thing you gotta do is just take care of what you need to take care of.
I feel like we just have to build as a team, be positive, you know, come back, you know, next year harder, you know, even being the lower seed this year. We can't come with that mentality. We gotta come in, you know, like, we gotta fight, and we gotta be who the best we can be.
Basically what she said, with the lower seed this year, but next year we're gonna be the high seed.
Raymond Holly, HBCU Sports. Coach, do you think that having the limited number of timeouts, since you used the majority of them in the first half, hurt you from stopping some of their momentum late in the second half?
I don't think so. I think the media timeouts came in the right time. You know, a couple of them early in the game, you know, loose balls, kids tall timeouts. You know, you know, if I would have had two, we would have kept them, and, you know, take them home, which you couldn't. So I think overall the timeouts didn't hurt us. I just think it came down to 1 or 2 plays, basically. You know, you have a 5-point lead with 1:25 left on the clock. You're 1 or 2 rebounds away, technically, from winning the game. And free throws, and as basketball players, you have to dig deep and go make those plays. You know, like I always tell my team every day, we had a lot of close losses this year. I just say, you got to go out and make plays. You know, the couple games that we won in conference and out of conference, we made plays late. You know, as a coach, I just believe last 5 minutes of the ball game, ball players make plays. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you can draw up all the X's and O's, but the last 5 minutes of the game, ball players have to make good decisions and got to make ball player plays.
Any more questions from us?
Gatiwa Remo with SWAC Digital Network. Losing only one senior, do you have plans to bring in some reinforcers and people to help kind of make your chemistry better and glue your team together better?
Yes.
All right.
Any more questions from Mississippi Valley? Thank you.